G'day and welcome to my channel. I've got another world exclusive. I think you're going to like this one. Cheers. Excuse me. This is the smelly finger at the Village Twin. The video will be out soon. It came from an experiment with Spectrum, but there's no Spectrum hops in this, but we'll get to that later. As I said before, this is a world exclusive, and I've got to thank Kegland for sending it to me to check out. Thanks, Keith. The exciting thing about this one is it can be for all grain or extract. It can help us both. So let's just get to the point. I don't know if you can read that, but you don't have to. It's dried oat extract. Why is that so exciting? It's a world first. This product, I've never seen it on the market before. Tell me if I'm wrong. I've never seen it on the market before. Why is it so good? Well, we'll start with extract. For extract brewers, if you wanted to do an oat cream NIPA or an oat IPA or a oat cream stout or anything with oats in it, you had to mash it. Not just a steep, it had to be mashed. Otherwise, you may as well just be chucking flour into your fermenter, which isn't very nice. It's a lump of starch. So oats had to be mashed with grains for a fair amount of time to make sure you extracted all that goodness out of them. It needed the enzyme activity. You know, oats aren't converted and they take a while to convert. So that's why you had to mash them. This product, it's not exactly malted or hydrolyzed, but it's been converted. It's been conversion. The conversion's done. So you can use this like light dry malt, or I guess dextrose you could say, and you can add it just to your fermenter. You could do steeps with it and things like that with hops. I'll do one today a bit later. So it just cuts out a huge part of it. It makes it very easy for extract brewers to have that oat quality to their extract beers. If you've been steeping oats in the past, you need to mash them. The steeping doesn't do any good. As I said, it's just like adding a handful of flour to your beer. And that's not what you want out of oats. For all grain, you might be brewing in a small pot, or even like the 35 litre Brewzilla or the 30 litre Grainfather, the things with, you know, with a skinny malt pipe, and you might be trying to do a big 7% oat cream IPA or you know, huge stout with oats, and the minute you put the, you know, you're going to struggle doing huge beers like that anyway, and the minute you put oats into the mix, it doesn't matter if you're putting in rice hulls as well, the oats are going to gum that up, and that's going to make your whole day a little bit of a pain. Now you can add this product to the fermenter. You can add it to the end of the boil. You can stick it in wherever you like. The conversion's been done. Even first wort kits. Maybe you got a pale ale first wort kit hanging around that you don't want to use. Add a bit of Dex or light dry malt. Maybe a bit of both. Add some oat. Boom, there you go. Now you got an oat cream NIPA. Even distilling, you can chuck some in with your sugar wash. Bit of light dry malt if you like to. You don't have to. You can have sugar wash and oat if that's what you want. That's why I'm excited about it. It hasn't got just one use. It can be used in multitudes of things. So today I'll take you through my first test with it and we'll see how it turns out. Goop. Whoa. Let's just stop this here. I had planned on including the brewing process in this video, but I think the video will be too long. I'll release the brewing video in the next day or two. So let's continue on with this one. Newsflash. I need to interrupt this broadcast. I just uploaded a preview of this video to my Patreon account, and someone asked me, does it clump up like light dry malt? And that's when I realised I'd forgot about this. I'd put a little bit aside just to taste and to test. Did it clump up like light dry malt? Well, this has been sitting out in the garage now, for a couple of hours, 3 or 4 hours at least now, and it hasn't. It's not particularly humid here today. But you know, if that was light dry malt, most of it would be all sticky and moist and not real good, be sticking to things. It looks like light dry malt. It probably feels slightly coarser. Spilled it all over myself. Of course, there's a sweetness there. A sweet oatiness. It's nearly like a arrowroot biscuit or something like that. So it hasn't clumped up at all and tastes pretty good. Back to the program. Unfortunately, you can't just run out and buy it today. It's not available yet. Hopefully it's available soon. We're all doing some tests on it. Kegland themselves are doing tests. I did a test today. So in a couple of weeks, we'll know what the numbers are like and how good the product actually is. As soon as it gets that tick, It's going to be in mass production. It's the first product like it in the world for home brewing. And not just home brewing, could be used commercially, of course, as well. So that's it. It's in the fridge right next to me. I can't wait to try it. It's really exciting. I love it when you get new products because it doesn't happen that often. And this sounds great. So again, a big thank you goes out to Kegland for sending me this to try. I'm sure Kegland will let you know when it's available to buy, and so will I. I'll let you know as soon as I know. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, press like, share it to your friends. This is exciting news. Have a beer with them and chat about it. And please consider checking out my Patreon, where I went in a little bit more depth on this a couple of days ago. There is now a free tier on Patreon, so you can join. You can see some of my updates. You won't be able to see all the videos, of course, because that sort of defeats the purpose of Patreon, but you can keep up to date and you might get an idea on what I do over there. I'll put a QR code on the screen and that'll take you to Patreon. In my videos lately, you would have seen the QR codes. They are for products I'm using at the time, or like this one is for Patreon. And if you're watching on the telly, you can just scan it from your phone and it'll take you directly there. Big thank you goes out to my patrons, and I'll see you in the next one. Without my patrons, I couldn't do this. Thank you. Much love. Get a smelly finger at the Village Twin. Cheers. Ah, the good old days.